Hi, I'm Rebecca. Welcome back to my simple country life. It is a rainy Monday morning here in southwest Missouri, USDA Zone 6B. My sister's here visiting, so I didn't get this done sooner. But anyway, I wanted to get out here and do a quick, unedited tour of the west side garden beds. So I'm going to turn you around. Here we go. Alrighty, yeah, I need to do some weed eating. Very much need to do some weed eating. But the hens and chickens are just going like gangbusters. The marigolds that I grew from seeds are blooming and doing great. The blanket flowers are showing off. And then the more marigolds that I grew from seeds, the daylilies have been blooming. The garden phlox, creeping phlox, got sheared back. So hopefully it'll have another bloom. The artemisia that I transplanted from the front deck garden bed is growing in and doing well. The pansies I planted in here are still doing good. The calamintha is blooming and getting tall. I probably need to shear it back a little bit. More daylily, more marigolds. I do need to trim back the flowers, the dead spent flowers off the rainbow ascot euphorbia. The Walker's Low catmint got sheared back, but it is growing back in. Over on this side, definitely need to do some weed eating. But we have these irises haven't bloomed yet, and they may not. Well, yeah, they have bloomed because that one had some blooms on it. And then these little Stella d'Oros are blooming. And there's my garden gnomes that I had. My sister, like I said, is visiting, and she brought me some more garden gnomes. We have mushrooms from all the rain. The dianthus is blooming. The Madonna Shasta daisy is blooming and looking good. Now this is a lamb's ear, but look at the blooms on this. I've never seen blooms like this, so maybe this isn't a lamb's ear? If it is something different and you know what it is, please comment down below, because I thought it was a lamb's ear, but that is, I love the blooms on it. Here's the garden gnomes that my sister got me and brought this visit. And then there's Rocky Gargola, still hanging out with the rosemary and the Dusty Miller. And then over on this side of the garden gate, we have weeds. We have peonies in a pot. This planter has gone nuts with the rosemary and the lavender and the Dusty Miller. And I think I had said before, I don't remember where I said I had gotten this concrete garden pick from, but I found it at Walgreens. So whatever I said in a previous video of where I found this garden pick, just delete that from your mind. I found this at Walgreens, and I just thought it was so cute. And it's kind of just tucked in there. Let me move it to the front since it is so cute. There we go. And we have a neighbor. We had a neighbor stop by to visit, so this will be marginally edited since I had to stop, but it's fine. My husband got to visit with him, and that's good. We have more daylilies blooming. I still haven't gotten the Lariape planted, but the golden rocket barberry's putting on some new growth. Looks like we have a wildflower coming up there. We have some weeds and a canna lily coming up back there. More daylily. My pink double knockout rose is putting on some more growth. So far it's only had one bloom, but it's putting on new growth, so I'm happy about that. And so we have either wildflowers or weeds coming up through here. Another canna lily back there. The baby gem boxwood looks like it's doing okay since it got transplanted. More canna lilies and weeds and or wildflowers coming up back there. My forsythia that I transplanted isn't looking too happy from the biggest shoot, but one part of it's still looking okay. But That may or may not stay there. We'll see. Both the forsythia are looking very unhappy. So since they do get kind of big, if they have to come out and get replaced with something else, that's quite all right. They were free plants. So, and then we have a bunch of stuff coming up in here through here. Hopefully wildflowers. And coming up through here, again, hopefully wildflowers. And then there's that other forsythia. It's not looking too happy. I may go ahead and just pull those. My sister liked these globe things that have come back. These are just big Christmas ornaments that I got on clearance at Menards at the end of the season, and I put them on sticks for just some little color in the garden. And this I know is a weed, so let me get that pulled, and that needs to be cleaned out. That little bird bath is looking a little worse for wear. And we've got some definite weeds over here, but some possible wildflowers. That canna lily is getting with it, although it's not looking too pretty right now. We have another baby gem boxwood, another canna lily, what's left of my alliums. The red knockout rose had put on quite a few blooms, but it's looking kind of, I need to get out here and deadhead it. And more weeds and wildflowers. And golden rocket barberry, canna lilies. We have a daylily blooming. Muskingum dogwood has put on quite a bit of growth, and I'm very happy about that. I still need to move that little catmint down there because it is just not happy. And I don't know what all these purple wildflowers are growing on the other side of the fence, but they are just beautiful. So pretty. So that concludes the tour of the west side garden beds, the garden beds on the west side of our house. Thank you for stopping by. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thank you for watching, and y'all come back.